Hello everybody, Technovoid back here with the Season 2 Trouble Double Drafts Week 1 recap. With me I've got...
the other guy who does recaps.
Hamsterwings. He's here. Alright, let's get straight into it. Week 1 we got, I'm not reading that nickname, versus that guy 0999. That's Stormy Sunshine, and she better change her name for next week or we're not giving her a point if she wins next week. Tell me.
Okay.
I mean, that's fair.
Is that in writing? Is that in writing?
I mean, is that fair? Like, you tell me right now.
I don't care.
Okay, alright, fine.
You're free to do that.
Okay, so, alright, so first match of the week, this was a pretty hype one, I think, because we have two of the people from last season that started out the season pretty weak, but then ended up, you know, making some good plays towards the end of it. So I'm excited to see how these two people fight. On Stormy's team, it does look like we have sort of a basic Sun team with Shiftry, Ninetales, Volcarona. That guy, I can't tell. I'm seeing some middle of the road sand evasiveness, and then also Gardevoir and the big boy Giratina. So what do you think?
Evasiveness? What are you talking about?
Sorry, sand ignoring capability.
Oh,
that's
gotcha.
Just what I meant. But from your point of view, what does each person have to do here to win? What are the big threats?
Well, obviously Zygarde and Giratina are, I think, Tyranitar is like a gigantic threat for Megan.
Okay, sure. I mean, geez, yeah, Volcarona is very weak to rocks.
Her whole team is weak to Tyranitar. Except for like Weezing and Zygarde, I guess. Ferrothorn, odd choice. This is a Sun team.
Yeah, but yeah, fair enough.
I think his walls were kind of covered by Giratina and Tyranitar already. And then Quagsire, good wall against Sun teams. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Got to take out the usually one grass type that's going to be there.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
And
Gardevoir pick.
I don't know. It's all right.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems not the best, but I don't know.
It's not amazing, but
it is what it is. This seems pretty even on both sides. This match right now.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. Like no Macargo.
Yeah, he didn't bring any of his C tiers. This is just straight up. But all right, let's get straight into it. Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
So leading with Porygon Z. Who do you think has the upper hand here? Or do you think it's pretty even? Probably like that guy with the Tyranitar, just because it's so much.
Yeah, I think Tyranitar is hard for Stormy to deal with.
So let's see how she does it. So he leads off with a Dazzling Gleam.
That's a good click.
That's a good click, and
here comes the conversion.
Straight for the Z.
She's gonna convert into
what type?
the
into Ice type.
Ice.
And Megan
Zygarde hides behind.
Not intentionally, but she does go for the substitute berry, which is cool. And yeah, can we just pause there? That guy didn't realize what Magic Guard did. He thought that not...
So the wording on Showdown says it blocks everything that's not a direct attack.
Yeah.
So he figured that Earthquaking his own guy would not be a direct attack.
Yeah. So for those of you watching and aren't sure what an ability does, I highly recommend you check out our spreadsheet. For every single Pokemon, we have a list of its possible abilities. If you just click any of those names, it will take you straight to the Bulbapedia page, which will give you a very in-depth reading of what an ability does. If you're not sure, I highly recommend you look at the spreadsheet. We have all the information there you could possibly want.
Yeah, basically, there's too much in that spreadsheet.
Well, I mean,
in a good way.
Yeah, I wouldn't say too much. Like that implies a bad thing. Anyways, Porygon Z does take out Alakazam there.
Yeah, it's quite quick now.
Yeah, it's fast.
It's a Stone Edge on Weezing, which is good that she switched because that would have done 0 damage to Zygarde.
Yeah. Well, it's good for him that she switched.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah. And misses the Stone Edge on Porygon Z, which is unfortunate because that thing's gonna take something out.
Yep, and that Ferrothorn just kind of eats that Flamethrower, which is kind of expected because like it's a Ferrothorn and it's a Weezing.
And
Sand doesn't do anything. It's a Steel type.
Oh,
it's not a Rock type.
Ooh, there's the fucking switch into it. Ugh. That's a big move. He switches into that.
Yeah, that Porygon had to go first.
Yeah.
Before Giratina came in.
That's a spicy one-shot, which is huge because that was one of his biggest tanks. And so
his Quagsire is pink.
Yeah. How do I use this?
It's pink.
How does he use this?
Alright, Gardevoir gets a kill on that Wheezing.
Yeah, and the
And
Porygon
Quagsire gets a kill on that Porygon.
But is it too little too late? It very might well be. Gardevoir's still perfectly healthy, though.
Honestly, if he played this game like super good, he could probably still win just by going T-Tar here, destroying the sun, and just pulling it out.
However, oof, that's decent. Yeah.
Wow, Fire Blast in the sun did that little, huh?
Yeah. Unfortunately, he does go for a Psychic type move on a Shiftry, not realizing. I don't know if he didn't realize it was dark or he didn't realize that Psychic types don't resist darks. But in the voice chat, he actually asked if he just missed the move. And I was like, no, don't do that again. And then he goes for Reflect. I feel like if he went for Dazzling Gleam there, I don't think he would have pulled it out because Volcarona and Ninetales were still sitting in the back, but I think he... Would that have one-shot those two Pokemon?
Shiftry maybe, Zygarde definitely not.
Okay, well, fair enough. But what's Zygarde gonna do? Anyways, that's the match. Thoughts? I mean...
Hey, look, it's PLKJ. He's there.
Yeah, I mean, that guy made some pretty damning mistakes, unfortunately, throughout that match, just with, again, not understanding how the match...
But again, he's like the newest Pokemon out of anyone here, and this is a whole new team. This is a whole new team to him, so...
I definitely think it will take that guy probably a few weeks to sort of get his bearings again with understanding how everyone's Pokemon work, including his own. But yeah, but we'll see how that goes. Alright, so on to match number 2, we got...
I think it was pretty solid from both sides, but yeah.
Now we got UnibrowJesus, first match ever of Pokemon and also in the draft versus me. I guess I can talk about this one. So I'm running a Sunny Day Harvest team. Both Trevenant and Alolan Executor have got Harvest on deck. Trevenant is basically running it to be a tank, and Alolan...
Gardevoir's in 2 matches in a row, huh?
Yes, yes, I just said that. And Alolan Executor is natural gifting, which makes me... I specifically wanted to build a team that was pretty gimmicky, just so if UnibrowJesus prepared properly, he would have been able to beat me. Knockoff basically pretty much fucks me over because I have, like, 3 Pokemon weak to it, and 2 Pokemon... And my carry... both of my carries on this team, which I won't say who they are, both get really fucked by it. On his team, I mean, he's got a pretty fucking solid selection. I think he drafted really well against me by bringing Scizor and Umbreon specifically. Those are 2 Pokemon I really can't deal with. Mega Gardevoir is also pretty tough, just given my general typings. Mew just kind of is good. Como I wasn't too worried about, and Shaman I wasn't too worried about, but really bringing Umbreon and Scizor I feel like was bad news bears for me.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
I can agree with that.
Did I cover it pretty well, or?
I think so. I think Scizor's scared of your fire types, obviously, but into everything else, it does pretty good. Como, maybe not the best choice for this match.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but... I
mean, it's a good Pokemon in general, and it would probably work anyway, but out of all the people to bring it against, probably you are the worst.
Yeah, I have a lot of answers to that Pokemon. And he's running Physical Gardevoir here.
Wild.
Yeah, 252 attack with Zen Headbutt. He was also running Psychic, though, so it's just sort of a matter of him not really knowing how to build things, I guess. Because he is running both Psychic and Zen Headbutt, which is kind of not great. And he gets a Tailwind after I've already Trick Roomed. Just sort of not really understanding things. But it is what it is.
It's gonna go for for like first timers.
And man, Mew really doesn't take damage like at all from me. But I do get my Ghost type natural gift off.
I hate that so much.
What?
The fact that you ran that. It's so good, but I hate it.
Ghost type natural gift? Yeah, I know, man. No, I spent a long time figuring out what berry.
And then he gets his Custat berry back.
Yeah. And still doing 0 damage to this Mew. Luckily, I do have Natural Gift again, which is going to do a solid amount of damage. Thunderbolt, I'm going to resist that, I think 4x.
Yep.
And even Daddy Tortimer is not taking much damage here. So this is looking pretty good for me right now. I get my berry back once more. And in comes Big Boy Victini.
Big damage.
Big damage Victini under under fire, under sun is kind of wild. I got my Custap Berry back once again. And he brings in Shaman, who is weak to fire, which is, and Giga Drain, another 4x resist. That guy, I feel like, not that guy, excuse me, UnibrowJesus could really benefit from also using exclamation weakness.
Yep.
So
the Trick Room goes back up.
Yeah, and here's something I'm scared of, because this is, I mean, obviously...
And he eats his Custap Berry, which means he cannot use Natural Gift.
So I fucked that up, and he Toxics me. Just going for a regular move probably would have been better there, but I go for the V-Create. Lower my own speed, which is what I'm going for in Trick Room. And he goes for Bullet Seed, which could have killed Executor here, but it doesn't. Just because it only hits 3
it could have. Maybe after Toxic, but
yeah, that's what I meant. That's
not now.
Like, yeah, I meant like in conjunction with Toxic, but it doesn't. Again, him running Giga Drain and Bullet Seed is another sort of example of like maybe not a great setup.
Tries to get the quick attack to pick off the...
yeah, which is that's a good play. That's actually a good play. Using priority to take my Pokemon with no HP, but I did switch there, and there's another death. And at this point, Sun is down, so just to be safe, I do go for the Helping Hand, and the V-Create should take it out. So that is a 6-0.
Yep. Which it would have been anyway.
Yeah, I mean, because he was running 4 sets of leftovers. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think of that one? How'd that go? How did Jesus play? I keep saying that guy. How did Jesus play? I mean, his sets left something to be desired, and I definitely hope he sort of consults us in the future about building his Pokemon, but just in regards to the actual play.
In regards to what he had, I think he played it decently. I think basically he needs to learn like weaknesses and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Just standard Pokemon stuff, and then also just ask for what moves are good on Pokemon and items.
For sure. Yeah, a lot of this was just technical misunderstandings, kind of like with last match.
A lot of us are all like super around and willing to help.
Please do ask. Like, if you want, we really want you to get better, so please do ask.
Yeah, we want everybody to get better.
Moving on to match 3, we got Chimichangle versus PLKJ63. So we got like a half rain team, not really rain team, maybe, I don't fucking know.
Well, if you ask him, he'll tell you it's not a rain team. Yeah. But I look at it and I'm like, that's a rain team.
Yeah. And then I see like...
And then I see like, oh my gosh, those are scary Pokemon over there.
Yeah, and then I look at Mega Medicham, I look at Azumarill, I look at Slowbro, I look at Amoonguss, I look at Jirachi, I look at Whimsicott, and I'm like, hey, fuck this. I would argue that PLKJ is at a strict advantage here.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, I mean, what does Chimichangle have to do to take him out? It feels
if nothing else, I think PLKJ doesn't have a lot to hit Celesteela unless he's packing like Ice Punch. Not Ice Punch. Thunder Punch on Medicham, which he might be. Mawile also potentially a problem. I don't see any ground on his team, and Fire's going to be weakened by Rain.
Sure. Yeah.
But like other than those two, I think every other member of his team is like inconsequential to PLKJ's strat.
Yeah, I would also say that like PLKJ's like, or rather Chimichangle's win conditions are like all of PLKJ's Pokemon. Like pretty much anything besides Whimsicott can like seriously fuck him up. I mean,
even Amoonguss can just put a hurt on his team.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. Alright, let's see what happens. You playing with coins?
No.
Oh. You clackety-clicketing over there.
I'm not sure what that could be.
I hear... In with the Megas, both leading with their Mega.
Just megging right away, gets off the Intimidate, which is nice. Gonna fake out turn 1.
Politoed is odd.
And, oh man, who would have expected that?
Who would have thought Sun versus Rain? The age-old battle from Season 1 comes back.
And there it is. Packing the Fire Punch in the sunny day.
I mean,
well, there's one of his win conditions out of the way,
like,
and he's just like, here, sir, have another.
Here's the other one, right? No, I mean, look, I mean, we can make fun of PLKJ for running like Sun against a rain team.
No, I mean, it works. It always works.
But also, if there was ever a match to do it in, it is this one, given that both of Chimichangle's win conditions are weak to fire.
Like, I'm not saying it's bad in any way. I'm just saying it's extremely meme-worthy.
Yeah. Also,
that people exclusively counter weather with weather.
Also, the Toxicroak with the dry skin taking damage.
Yeah, I mean, also, to be fair, he had Trick Room also to deal with Swift Swim, should rain have gone back up.
Yeah, that's true.
So, PLKJ was pretty well prepped for this match.
Hey, can we just talk about how absolutely fucking phenomenal PLKJ's performance comparison has been to Season 1?
Well, it's only been one match.
No, I know, but even, like, I mean, you look at his draft and you're like, holy shit. And then you look at this match and you're just like, fuck.
Yeah, he's playing quite well.
This is looking like a fucking sweep right now. And he keeps fucking switching out his regenerators, which is annoying as hell.
Yeah, it's extremely annoying.
I keep thinking Celesteela is part grass type because it's like bamboo, but it's not. It can be.
Yeah, and it leech seeds things.
Yeah, exactly.
But
right?
it's not.
It's not though. It can be leech seeded.
It's sleeping type, actually.
Yeah, and he's like, man, it's rain.
That was a bad protect call, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But does get a sub.
Yeah. And he's like,
we know Whimsicott is Prankster and not Infiltrator, not that it would ever damage Celesteela.
Right, yeah.
Ooh.
And just in case you were wondering about whether or not he had Thunder Punch, there it is.
Yep. Which, good prep. I also would have brought Thunder Punch.
Yeah. Oh, and Medicham barely lives, which is probably not great for Celesteela. I mean, he still does have the sub up. Oh, he switches it out. Okay. And look at Slowbro back at full.
Yep. Regenerated all the way back to full.
Back to sunny day.
Yep, it's sun again.
I mean, that's...
Slowbro gets the Leech Seed, which means that Celesteela is behind a sub and it's going to start healing, which is always horribly annoying. Taunt the Politoed, makes sense, it keeps protecting.
Can't use Encore after the taunt.
Exclamation mark weakness Pikachu. Okay. I don't think there's Pikachu here, but that's fine.
Sometimes you just gotta check what Pikachu's weak to. I ain't gonna question it.
Yeah, everything's being taunted also, so...
Hey, yeah, taunting Celesteela is actually kind of fucking big, I feel like.
Yeah, it's a pretty important thing.
And there's the boosted flamethrower.
Although he did seem like he called the taunt and just heavy slammed anyway, even though he was unprotected.
Fair point, yeah.
Just gonna keep Icy Winding, get that speed control, but Jirachi could come out at any point and just put the Trick Room back up. And
Whimsicott is dead. Be-boo!
That special defense beast boost. And Slowbro heals.
What a bastard!
I really don't want to play Andrew.
What a fucking bastard!
I really don't want to play him.
Anyways, Medicham uses advantage of the taunted rocket hands to just oofa.
Yeah.
Oofa doofa him.
Yeah, he double targeted the Celesteela with fire, but Medicham just killed it.
And now Kabutops can't do shit without Swift Swim, so bye-bye to you, my friend.
Yep.
Icy Wind.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, I can't believe Slowbro is slow. What an unfortunate day this is.
Yeah, Kingdra also very slow by virtue of not being in the rain. Drain punch? Wait, why didn't he drain punch the Kabutops?
That's a good question. No, regardless.
Regardless, yeah. I mean, I think it would have saved him a differential point.
Yeah. Not
that that's, like, huge or anything, but...
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I do want to stress to the people watching this, because I am noticing...
Draco to the Azumarill. I think he might have conceded defeat at that point already.
I think he forgot it was fairy.
Did he?
I think so.
Or did he just admit defeat?
No, I don't think he admitted defeat. I think he actually just...
Oh, haha, nice at me. Okay.
Yeah, I do wanna good. Lots of misses.
Yeah, I guess nothing happened that turn.
Yeah, I did notice a lot of people not really paying as much attention to differential. While it is true that it is less important than a win, tiebreakers are broken by your differential, so do try and keep your score up when possible. Don't just randomly
that's a dangerous thing to say, just because, like, you don't want to make a play for your differential and end up losing the battle because of it.
Of course. No, if you need to sack something, you sack something.
Yeah.
But, like, if you have the opportunity to, if you know that you're gonna win, don't just fucking use explosion on your torque.
But if you don't know, play safe. Sack something.
Yeah, of course. No, of course. Yeah, so, I mean, good play on PLKJ. Holy crap, I kind of did realize.
He played very well.
I forgot how well PLKJ played, and I'm kind of angry, because I don't want to deal with that, ever. Next up, we got Pickymike.
No, it was quite good.
The Steel Team versus Hive Mind. Without the Hive, he's
there's no Beedrill.
Yeah, what?
There's no Beedrill.
Yeah, but he's got some. I mean, in fairness, it is a poison type. Bug poison's not great here.
But he could drill run.
I mean, that's a fair point. All right, what do you?
Beedrill is not a good bring. I understand that.
Well, what you thinking?
Well, I mean, it's mono steel, so obviously he's afraid of Hawlucha, he's afraid of Donphan, he's afraid of Entei.
Not a
Pickymike is. I mean, kind of. Metagross is kind of a big, I'll hit one guy hard, so Blastoise could get in the way of that. Luxray is pretty good. It's like an Intimidate Volt Switcher, I think.
Yes.
Unless he ran it with Guts this week, I'm not sure.
I think it's Intimidator.
As for what Vlinx has to be worried about, that Mega Metagross will hit hard. It will be immune to the first Intimidate if you Intimidate it while it's still base form, and it'll just hit hard. Big problem with Metagross is, like, you kind of never know what it's going to run. It can run so many moves efficiently.
Yeah, I mean, 4-move syndrome, we talked about that in the overview.
Yeah. Lucario could be like a sleeper hit. I'm not sure how, but it could be.
What does Pickymike need to sort of kill to have something on his end?
I think if he has like Trick Room Bronzong, that would be really good for him. I think Trick Room Bronzong kind of allows all of his Pokemon that aren't Metagross to go in, and then he can wait out the Trick Room and try to pick everything else off with Metagross.
Sure. Yeah, especially with if Hawlucha's got the Unburdened Psychic Seed, which looks pretty likely just based on this team comp. The Trick Room will be a nice pocket there.
I feel
Vlinx,
like
honestly,
I feel like since he sees the Volt Switch, he should probably like kind of prioritize hazards on Fortress, just so that Vlinx doesn't feel like he can freely Volt Switch around.
Sure. Does Vlinx have a defogger? Probably not, right? I mean, actually no. Donphan has.
Donphan has Rapid Spin.
Right. Okay. All right. And Vlinx basically needs to take care of Metagross. That's like his big scare boy.
Yeah, Metagross and maybe Empoleon if it's offensive. Alright.
See how this runs. Alright, so we got Lucario and Bronzong.
Lucario and Bronzong.
My Bronzong. He's gone. Vlinx didn't do nicknames.
He was too busy.
Yeah.
So that's the fastest Hawlucha alive, and Z-move turn 1, huh?
All out pump.
It's just gonna punch that Lucario.
So, in case Lucario was potentially gonna be a problem, not anymore. Dom goes for Iron Defense, which I'm just like,
that's potentially alarming.
Like, fuck this.
Hawlucha goes straight for the Fire Punch. It just does nothing, dude. The Metagross is such a monster.
Bye, Lele! And misses the Toxic. That's oof.
Misses a Toxic on a pretty important Pokemon. He comes in, gets that Intimidate.
That's very important.
It's gonna Fire Punch again. It's still not even gonna kill in 2 more. That's ridiculous. Gets off the Rock Slide, flinches the Luxray,
and
misses another Toxic.
What is that, 90%?
Yeah, it's 90.
And, okay, wow.
Gets off 1 Meteor Mash on Luxray, and there goes Luxray, leaving.
There goes two two of Picky Mike's biggest threats are gone now. Finally gets the Toxic off.
Finally lands that Toxic, yeah. Entei's out here now.
Which is not good with Fortress.
Yeah, Fortress does not want to be heated up.
He doesn't like those fire type moves, which on Entei no doubt there it is.
Yeah,
bye bye.
The eruption.
Empoleon maybe
from that
would've...
full health Entei.
Empoleon maybe. Beep boop. Dude, there's your guy. I wonder if he's gonna
I had him last season, and oh my gosh, just his Pokemon take no damage from Hawlucha.
Eruption
took quite a bit from Entei though.
Eruption is special, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so he goes for the curse there. Gets
Yep,
another
and
Toxic.
then
So
here
he's
comes
really
another
just looking
Toxic.
this is just stall tactics.
Well, he's in the back. He's doing what he's got to do. And
Learns from the
11%.
He learns from the best, but there goes that special move. Doesn't give a shit about your physical defense.
Yeah, that Bronzong's got to be heat proof because it's not taking anything.
Yeah.
It's got no special defense boosts.
Yeah, I think Vlinx is gonna test that at some point with a stomping tantrum. Bye!
Maybe.
Holy shit! Hawlucha has health again.
Yeah, I mean, not for long. It's that Toxic's gonna take it right back down.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, at this point it's Bronzong versus the world. Goes for a protect twice in a row, succeeds.
Yeah, gets the double protect. Very
Success
nice.
chance 33%.
Protected against that stomping tantrum.
So he's back
Which
above health.
Would have hit it, I think.
Drain Punch does fucking nothing.
Drain Punch does 8%.
Stomping
Stomping
so
Tantrum
he
does in
Stomping
fact
Tantrum.
hit, which confirms it is heat proof.
Yeah, but now
Gonna Gyro Ball, gonna pop the berry, just gonna heal it back.
dead.
Yep, Hawlucha goes down, Entei takes toxic damage.
And see, this is sort of what I was talking about, just about, I mean, I guess it didn't matter so much, but like this would have been probably a pretty good place to switch out Entei. To keep...
yeah, for differential, definitely.
Yeah, for differential. Because like at this point, I mean...
I think Entei still lives. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean, Bronzong's not, killing anyone at this point. Unless you don't switch out the Toxic Dente.
Yep.
But he doesn't, so loses another point there.
Yeah. It would have been probably smart to go Blastoise there, but also the Bronzong is residually healing.
Yeah.
Actually takes 3% from burn. I did not know.
Runs Dark Pulse on regular Blastoise.
I didn't know Heat Proof made you take half damage from burn.
Huh, I didn't know that either. Anyways,
But
I
he
mean,
definitely just took 3%. Instead of 6.
I think Picky Mike played pretty well there for the most part. I mean, you trying to boost...
Yeah, I think he got put into a pretty bad position early.
Yeah, I mean, using defense boosts against something that was a special attacking fire type was maybe not the smartest thing.
Well, I mean, I never would have thought Entei was a special attacking fire type.
Okay.
I've never seen a special Entei before.
Fair point, fair point. Heat Proof I think was the right call for this match.
Yeah, I think so too.
Vlinx also, played well. I mean, he got the Intimidate.
Yeah, I think he played great.
The Intimidate on the Mega Metagross was so fucking huge.
Yeah, it was huge. I think Picky Mike probably should have switched out Metagross when it got intimidated, but
yeah,
it
for
would have
sure.
lost him a lot of
especially with how
momentum
little
because he
damage-
knew Luxray could come right back.
Yeah, I mean, with how much damage Hawlucha was doing to Mega Metagross, like, that seemed like a pretty easy, like, comeback later sort of thing.
He could have also run Pursuit on Metagross, but like Metagross has so many valuable move slots.
Yeah, and he didn't know if he was gonna bring Intimidate full switch.
Yeah.
Alrighty, cool. Next up, we've got TDD Grease Lightning versus Peanutscratch.
I believe this was the first match that happened.
Yes, this happened the night that everything started. So, I mean, Kyurem White, obviously.
So we got, I think the two standouts in the room are, there's a Kyurem White, which is now legal, and there's a Klefki, which everybody hates. I think those are the two big and most notable things that are present in this match.
Yeah, just looking at the
Klefki,
stats.
as everybody seems to forget, does have Frankster, does not learn Taunt.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get taunt. That's fair. I mean, obviously looking at Grease Lightning here, as the name suggests, we got some fast fucking boys. We have the Latias mirror match, except one of them's Mega.
Yep.
It's just fun.
He's got a Gengar.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I mean, he has a lot of really fast Pokemon, but Nitesh does.
I actually don't really see how Steven deals with Muck if anything happens to Crocodile.
Yeah,
I don't think he has an answer to Muck if anything happens to Crocodile.
that's true.
Similar to Aggron, I don't think he has an answer to Aggron if Crocodile goes down.
Yeah. I mean, Crocodile's kind of like super important here.
Yeah, that's why I wanted it.
Yeah, Swoobat does learn Trick Room. I think it's the only Pokemon on Vlinx, or not on Vlinx, on Nitesh's team out of these 6 that learns it. I think
It's the only thing on his team at all that learns it.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's just wild. Why does Latios not learn Trick Room?
Yeah. So that's a potential, especially given how fast some of Steven's Pokemon are, but of course Prankster doesn't give a shit about that. And I feel like Crocodile can function in Trick Room. The question is...
Crocodile can definitely go either way if it's prepped for it.
Yeah, so it depends on what Crocodile is prepped for. I mean...
Coco, actually, I feel like just did not work out this spring. Which
yeah.
is surprising to me, because Nitesh actually has a lot of Pokemon that are weak to Coco. He just didn't bring any of them.
He just didn't bring any of them, exactly. Yeah, I mean, you got Swoobat, and then...
He's got Suicune, which is the biggest one, probably.
Yeah. Like,
but
I mean...
no Suicune in this match.
Kyurem White, Motor Drive Electivire, and, like, Latias, and, like, Aggron is, like, the fuck is Tapu Koko.
Yeah, Muck's not going to take any damage from it either.
Yeah, seriously, yeah, Muck and Aggron are fucking huge here, I feel like.
Yeah, Coco's kind of a dead pick unless it's, like, Screens or Nature's Madness in this match, which is crazy.
Well, it might be.
Because Coco's such a good Pokemon. I hate your nicknames.
I guess he is going for the, I really like Nitesh's nicknames. They're all drinks, which is very good.
No, is that what they were?
Yeah, so he starts with Light Screen.
Tailwind goes up, which is unfortunate because, yeah. Here comes the Trick Room.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Also, dang, Kyurem White's fast now. That's dangerous. Also, goodbye to your screen and your screen setter. Yeah, Klefki just kind of got bopped.
He's out of there. Rockabilly. Not Red Bull.
Not Red Bull. I see.
And there he goes.
Yeah, kind of as expected.
Yeah, at this point, Kyurem White...
He tries to heal pulse it, but he's just dead.
Hey, Steven, I know that feel, okay? From last season, I felt that heal pulse failing.
Got the double protect to stall out that Trick Room.
Yeah, he needs that Trick Room down.
And at the very least, his own Tailwind is gone now. So maybe he can outspeed something.
Mm-hmm.
He goes for the double protect.
That's the second. Lots of people.
Kyurem's gonna roost.
Lots of people are going for that double protect.
And he's gonna knock off a Kyurem, which might have been a bad thing because it has a life orb.
Yeah, it might have been better if it was holding that life orb, but purple.
Not sure. I don't know.
And he loses Trick Room, which means that if...
Yeah, Trick Room is gone. Swoobat's not out currently, so it can't be set back up. It's probably going to double target that Kyurem to take it out. Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, needed to be done.
That's exactly what I would have done.
Swoobat's back out. Gets taunted this time, so fuck you and your shit. Yep. And Stomping Tantrum does fuck all to this thing.
Yeah, just no damage.
God. Filter with 230 base defense is disgusting.
Yep, there's no reason to ever run defense EVs on it.
It's disgusting.
All you gotta do is run special defense EVs.
So I hate it's gross.
Knocks off that Aguave Berry, which is huge.
No recycle for you.
Yeah.
Kiss my
Nitesh actually switching to Dragon Tail to take out the Gengar, which is so good. Which worked out for him so well because his Heavy Slam didn't get disabled.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he had lost his Heavy Slam, that Aggron could have just been sitting there, kind of.
Well, luckily for Steven, he does still have Crocodile.
Yeah, he's been protecting Crocodile, which makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it's his win condition.
Bye!
Takes out that Swoobat also. Just Crocodile putting in work, as it was meant to do. God,
yeah, if he can take care of this Mega Aggron, he stands a chance. He had a weak start with the Trick Room, but if he can take care of that Mega Aggron, I mean, he has arguably the superior Latias, arguably.
Yeah.
Oof. No, not more.
Yep.
No more.
It would actually be wild if he was running Heat Wave on Crobat for Mega Aggron. That would be hilarious. I feel like he's going to knock off the Lottie right here.
No, he's going to stomp.
No.
He really wants to get rid of it.
Really? I feel like knocking off the Latias would have been the best option.
Now he has a Power Bracer.
3% with Rock Slide.
Bye.
Yep.
And
Crocodile, as dies as the carry, the last man standing, had the whole team on his back for the entire match.
Holy crap. You know, given how poor Steven's team was going into this, I think he actually played pretty well.
He did play pretty well, but also, winner of last season, 0-1 in the first week.
Yep. So, Season 2...
It'd be like that sometimes.
Trouble Double Draft Season 2, Andy think Ken had plan. So,
basically.
Nice on Peanut there. Didn't even bring out Electivire. His name is Mellow Yellow, in case you're wondering. It's more...
Yeah, I think Electivire was also just really good this matchup, but he never even had to come out.
He never even had to use it. But keeping Crocodile alive for...
Yeah, preserving Crocodile was probably the
really
most important thing.
And next up we got Dusk versus Magillanica Lou. We've said it before, we'll say it again, and I'm gonna say it now. Dusk's team fucking sucks.
No, it's good, but it sucks to play against.
Gross. Like, I was talking about Mega Aggron being...
I don't know if you can see, there is a Manaphy hiding behind the Cofagrigus.
You can see his little ball sack coming off the back of his head. So, Magillanica Lou has got Smeargle...
It's got no Magikarp, which is a good sign.
Yeah, no Magikarp for one match. That's hopefully gonna be good. Mega Venusaur, Grumpig is a choice that I'm seeing.
Yeah, Grumpig's
here.
Interesting.
How's the prep on either side here?
Well, John does have many things that are weak to steel.
Yes.
And there's a big scary stack of Taka right there.
Yeah.
And all of his Pokemon are fast, and he's probably going to set up Trick Room.
Yes. Okay. Well,
I think John is at a pretty strict disadvantage for this match.
Absolutely, I would say.
Although, in his defense, Kartana's not going down to any physical attack. So, there's that. Plus, it hits ridiculously hard. So, turn 1 setup, going for the redirection
John
plus setup.
immediately going for the, like, small-brained 1,000 ladder showdown plays.
I wouldn't call it that necessarily.
Look, I'm not sure.
Also, he switched.
Yeah, he misclicked. He had to click.
Yeah.
Not that it mattered, because Haze.
Yeah, he would have just hazed him immediately.
Yeah.
Which, understandable prep, considering he had a Smeargle.
With the fucking magic bounce brings the toxic spikes back to the Dusk side.
Yep, the DNC Megas gets magic bounce, and he goes for a metronome and burns his DNC. Oh no.
The Diamond Storm straight up to fucking 2x defense.
Yeah.
Garbage.
That Diamond Storm is a ridiculous attack. I'm gonna go for another follow me, so it's gonna redirect all of the attacks away from that scary Mega DNC. But also, like, Venusaur's like, yeah, I'm hitting you anyway. And then Diamond Storm gets both the boosts right there. He's all the way up to +6 defense immediately. 2 turns, +6 defense.
Yeah, no, one thing that
and it's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing I think John's gonna have to learn, and I hope he did from this week 1 match, you can't run this the way you run on ladder, like with these Smeargle things, because it's just not gonna work, because people are gonna be ready for it.
Yeah, people are gonna taunt your Smeargle, people are gonna run Haze.
Yeah, people are gonna run, like, Roar or Whirlwind or whatever. It's like, it's just, it's not as effective. It's not as effective here as it might be on ladder.
Yeah, but just speaking in terms of, like, what's there, a +2/+2/+2 Greninja is pretty scary.
Yeah.
Although it is now Trick Room, so it's not scary at all.
And also, Mega
Even behind Aurora Veil, it's not particularly scary.
Yeah, also, Mega Venusaur doesn't really give a shit. And he also loses...
Yeah, but also he doesn't need to necessarily kill Venusaur. If he had killed Kofag there and gotten his Battle Bond, it could have been an issue.
So
but
Battle Bond doesn't...
Even behind Aurora Veil, he just dies.
So does Battle Bond not get replaced by Mummy?
He didn't make contact.
Water Shuriken does make contact, that's right.
Man.
Cortana taking a fucking lot there from... I mean,
yeah, it would. It would have
Veil.
died without the Aurora Veil because
And Cortana
has
does not get the boost.
No beast boost for you.
Cry from Mummy. I'm so sad. Alexa. Oh no, here's Stack Attacka.
Yep, there it is. There's the boy.
Two big boys don't give a shit about
Boom,
your
just
Aurora
right
Veil.
through Aurora Veil, yeah.
He
does get to keep his beast boost, and oh my gosh, Kikadrain almost killed it. It's a 4x resist.
Leaf Blade does fuck all to this.
Dusk does have Stack Attack set to boost an attack also.
Yes. Max attack has it. And Mummy. Oh no.
No more beast boosts.
No more beast
just
boosts,
Mummy
but
now.
It's fine. Game is over. Yeah, I mean, Dusk played, well, but also Dusk was at a huge advantage the entire time.
He was at an advantage, but also, packing Lead Haze.
Oh my god, Lead Haze was a fucking
Very
saver.
Very smart. Could have gotten out of hand had he not had it.
Oh, for sure. No, for sure. John, on the other hand, I hope he learned some valuable lessons.
Yeah, people will prep for you if you have a Smeargle.
Yeah. Especially when two of your Pokemon are Smeargle and Magikarp. They have a pretty clear idea of what you're trying to do, and they're going to stop you.
Yeah.
So be careful.
But I mean, he said he wanted to get off one. He said he wanted to make it work once.
Yeah,
So
so hopefully, you got 12 more weeks. Get the one, my man. Alright, into the last match. You versus Diggory. Talk to me.
man, look at that mime go. Look at him.
I don't want to. Don't do it. Put him away.
Anyway, Diggory, I feel like, is one of my hardest opponents out of everybody in the league.
What's that?
Well, he has Scizor, Mega Scizor, which I'm scared of. It's very scary. It demanded a lot of my prep. I think I have 3 things here to beat Mega Scizor.
Chandelure, Nidoking.
Chandelure, I've got Flamethrower on Nidoking, and I have Defensive Foul Play Murkrow.
See.
So I'm looking at his team, and I'm like, he's leading either Finny or Scizor. One of them is going to be in the lead. And my lead is Dio Mime to deal with probably Finny, but also maybe Scizor if it's there. I don't think he's gonna lead one or both of those. I'm entirely sure was my mindset going into this match. For him against me, I think he knows how important Scizor is. It shuts down Dio. It shuts down Mr. Mime because it's faster, it's got Bullet Punch, Mr. Mime's weak to it. I was kind of surprised he didn't bring Kyurem. I thought Kyurem was kind of scary for my team, but he didn't bring it. Volcanion's over there, that's just a good Pokemon. He's got 2 of his George Washingtons.
Yes. Both of his George Washingtons.
Yeah, they're scary, just in general.
And your Volcanion's over there, he's taunting you.
It's his Volcanion, dude. He got it.
It's taunting.
Anyway,
And Rhydon.
I feel like his team is really scary.
Oh, absolutely. No, I'm not looking forward to this matchup.
I think his entire draft is scary.
He has so many solid Pokemon.
But all of his Pokemon are male, and my Chandelure is female, so... If we're, going with, the government rules, I win, because, he's not diverse enough.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you lost me there for a second. I was gonna be like, is Chandelure running a tract or some shit? I was very...
No, it's just how the government works, man.
What, are the George Washington... Why did the George Washingtons have a gender?
Because George Washington was a man.
Yeah, but can they be female, or are they locked
No,
out?
they can't. They're gender locked.
Thank fucking God. I do not want a female George Washington. I don't need gender bending history class, please.
Alright, so I was right. There was a Finny in the lead. No Scizor, but there is a Finny.
No pressure or anything.
No, pressure. Deoxys does have pressure.
Yeah,
so I'm going to follow me turn 1. He's going to taunt my Mime, which I'm like, oh. But also, I'm going to kill his Finny.
He's gone. Zap cannon.
Yeah, that was Z Zap Cannon. But also, now my Mime can't, like, do anything, because it's taunted. So I gotta go out to Murkrow. He's gonna set up Tailwind. I figured he wouldn't attack with Tornadus, so I'm just gonna Ice Beam right away and kill Lando. With my unprotected Deoxys.
And here comes
and now I'm scared. Yeah, now I'm scared and frightened. Because I know Scizor's gonna Bullet Punch Deoxys.
To be fair, he also should have known that.
I'm gonna set up Tailwind right here. To match his own Tailwind.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hard switch my Chandelure right into the scary rock type over there. You know? You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Chandelure.
Did the crit matter there?
Absolutely not.
Cool.
But also, Buzzwole ate it like a champion.
God, yeah, Buzzwole's, like, not taking any shit right now.
I really wanted that Scizor dead. I did not think he would have any reason to be afraid of Nidoking with Scizor, but he did protect anyway. Called my fire attack and takes out my Nidoking. So good on him. I did not think he would call that, but that was good.
So yeah, good play on Diggory there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go right back out to Mr. Mime, the most annoying Pokemon.
Bark built T.
Yeah, his name got cut off. It's unfortunate.
Which would be fine if it was like 3 letters longer, but it sure just was a paragraph.
Yeah.
Like, the full thing was Tony Stark built this in a cave.
Yeah.
Like, that's a real long name.
Alright, I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide on that Volcanion, hoping to flinch it, but he just goes right for the Sludge Bomb on mine.
Lives like a champ.
Yeah, with 0 special defense EVs.
What the fuck, Mr. Mime?
Also, now he has a Guav Berry back.
You're a fucking asshole.
And I'm gonna go for another Rock Slide, because, you know, there's 2 things weak to it over there.
Hey, David.
Mr. Mime's gonna take it again, he's gonna eat that berry right back. What?
I had respect for you, what are you doing?
What are you talking about? I made the best play.
I hate it. There's a lot of things this week.
So I'm gonna follow me because I cannot have Buzzwole get acrobatics right now.
Oh, for sure.
So I'd rather sack Mime to potentially do some damage to that Torn.
And you do. Aw, man.
Yep. And now Dio's back to threaten the Torn to stop it from killing Buzzwole, basically.
Does Tailwind take effect same turn or next turn?
Next turn.
Next turn, okay. So.
Yep. So I'm gonna double down him right there.
So he's only got 2 left, but frankly, they are his scariest 2, although one is at 9%. And one's at 100.
Yeah, he's gonna make the smart play here, I think, and he's gonna protect his Rhydon. Yep. Good play, good play.
Yeah, and he bullet punches the right Pokemon too. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, kind of surprising. Like,
that was a
did
really
not think
good
he
play.
would.
Oh, and
yeah, and I'm just gonna sack Dio because that was the safest play.
Yeah.
And he's going to immediately flinch my Buzzwole.
Oh no!
But it's fine. I have Murkrow, the invincible Pokemon.
Why is Murkrow so huge compared to Buzzwole?
Because they had to scale him up.
So large.
So I'm gonna attempt to quash his thing, but it was faster.
Yeah.
Also, I punched that, and I'm like, why did it take so much damage? There's no way Scizor should have taken that much damage. Turns out his Scizor had 0 HP, 0 defense, which I was not ready for. So Murkrow is gonna
go for the bug bite there to steal a berry in case you had one, but you didn't.
Yeah.
Either way, he died there, but you know, fun.
Yeah.
Fun try.
Since he had no defense and no HP, I'm just taking his entire Scizor's attack stat and just throwing it back at him. And then after that, I had Buzzwole with the Drain Punch.
Okay, solid first week. So I think at this point I'm in first place with a differential of 6-0, followed by Dusk.
It's just plus 6.
What? Yeah, plus 6. Dusk's at plus 5. I think someone's at plus 4. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. It's not a big deal either way. We have the spreadsheet for that.
Yeah, it's in the end of the episode. But one last thing. Let's talk MVP. I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there.
PLKJ.
Yeah, okay, cool. Glad we're on the same page. Seeing this Diggory match again made me, this entire time after PLKJ's match, I was thinking PLKJ. And then we saw this and I was like, maybe Diggory, but no. Yeah, PLKJ.
I think Diggory played extremely well, but I forgot how amazing PLKJ played. He played really good.
Especially compared to last season. PLKJ fucking wrecked shop today. So, PLKJ grats, MVP of week 1. And, okay, so, yeah, there's the spreadsheet, y'all looking at it right now. Ba-doop, boop, boop, end of the video. Music's playing. Do. Anything, last words?
Music's playing for the whole video.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know what song I want to use. Maybe I'll use something from Celeste this week. I don't know.
Ooh. Alright, well, I think that wraps up week 1.
Okay, we'll see you
I think we
back
got all
here.
our thoughts in, right?
Yeah, I said everything. I mean, I'm glad I'm like, who do you think? And you're like, PLKJ. I'm like, yeah. A bit. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll see you guys in a week. Hope you enjoy your week 2 matches. Hope this helps a little bit if you're playing after this, but please don't put your match off until after the video comes out, because the earlier we can record these, the better for me, and the earlier I can put out the following week, so please don't wait. Please do them as fast as possible. It's great. Love you. Goodbye.
Good luck to everyone this week.